You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
German Chancellor Friedrich Merz delivered a striking message this week, saying that while Europe is not officially at war with Russia, it is also no longer living in peace. His words underscored the tense reality across the continent as the war in Ukraine drags on. Speaking at an event in Dusseldorf, Merz described Russia's aggression as more than just a military campaign. It was portrayed as an attack on democracy itself and an effort to weaken European unity. He emphasized that frozen Russian assets in the European Union could soon be unlocked to provide Ukraine with critical funding for the next 3 to 5 years, supporting its defense effort. Germany's defense minister, Boris Pistorius, added to this firm stance. At a ceremony in Lithuania, he explained that Germany was prepared to defend the Baltic region and strengthen deterrence against Moscow. Plans were announced to station about 2,000 German troops in Lithuania by mid-2026, with new logistics hubs ensuring long-term readiness. Meanwhile, Hungary's Prime Minister Viktor Orbán sparked outrage by questioning Ukraine's sovereignty. In an interview, he dismissed allegations that Hungarian drones had violated Ukrainian airspace, saying Ukraine should focus on its eastern border with Russia instead. Orbán claimed that Ukraine's survival depended entirely on Western funding and weapons, calling it not a sovereign country. These remarks sharply contrasted with the unity expressed by most European leaders. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, in response to rising threats, proposed creating a joint air defense shield with neighboring countries. Addressing the Warsaw Security Forum via video, he urged Poland and other partners to work together against Russian drones and missiles. Support for anti-drone defenses is already building, with the UK, France, Germany, and Sweden offering assistance to Denmark in strengthening its security measures. The violence on the ground remains devastating. A Russian drone strike overnight killed a family of 4 in Ukraine's Sumy region, including 2 young children. Local officials confirmed that no one survived the attack. At the same time, Russian President Vladimir Putin insisted that his country was prevailing in what he described as a righteous battle, even as he signed an order calling up 135,000 men for routine military service. Though the Kremlin maintains these conscripts are not being sent to Ukraine, there have been persistent reports of them ending up at the front. Elsewhere, concerns over nuclear safety are growing. A Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, under Russian control since early in the war, has been running on emergency diesel generators after losing external power for 6 straight days. International watchdogs have repeatedly warned that the site remains dangerously exposed. Amid the grim headlines, one story offered a glimmer of hope. Ukrainian journalist and activist Maxim Butkevich, who was previously imprisoned by Russian forces, received the Council of Europe's 2025 Rights Prize. His release last year after a prisoner exchange was seen as a powerful symbol of resilience in the face of repression. Together, these developments paint a picture of a Europe on edge, where full-scale war may not have been declared, but peace feels like a distant memory. Stay subscribed for more videos.